Welcome back to part two. Let's just jump right back into the story where we left off because we knew it wouldn't be long before Meghan would pop up somewhere, just not in a car park. But it was inevitable that Meghan was going to surface. And so she showed up at a Children's Hospital Los Angeles 2024 gala on Saturday the 5th. Now, she shows up in this red Caroline Herrera gown, which we remember she wore to the Salute to Freedom gala in New York, where she wasn't supposed to be there, but she showed up anyway. This is the dress that I call the honey bun dress. Do you guys remember? It was very ill-fitting on her then. It was too tight. It just didn't look good. But the thing that really got me are the bust cups on it, and that's why I call it the honey bun dress. To be fair, it was a horrible dress then, and it's still a horrible dress. It looks terrible on her, but let me tell you what this is. This is part of her PR initiative. Her hair is not pulled back. It's not severe. She's gone very lightly on the bronzer. Her hair is down, simple, beachy. Look, no, she's not wearing a necklace. She's not wearing big, heavy earrings. Normally, she's wearing multiple pieces of jewelry on her left wrist, but not today. Today, it's easy breezy, Meghan. Look at me with my friend. I'm such a down-to-earth person. I'm so wonderful. My friends love me. You guys get what this is? This is what this is. At one point, she's hugging this man, Paul Viviano. He's the CHLA president. Now, watch what happens here again. She is directing him where to go for pictures. And then somebody else calls him out and says, no, go back here and look at Meghan's face. She is not happy that somebody else is directing her where to go. But, she's just going to go with the flow. And she's looking up and smiling. Thank you. Like it's a red carpet event. It's a hospital charity. And I have to tell you, I think even the dress is inappropriate for that kind of, charity. But whatever. Then Meghan gave her word salad speech, and I'm quoting, "Oh my goodness, the work that they do at Children's Hospital LA is otherworldly. And I think from my standpoint as a mom, no one wants to have to be in a position where you need to go to a place like this. But if you have to, the best place in the world you could go is Children's Hospital LA. And I have close friends who still have their children there going through treatment, either from high school, close mom friends now. They're having their children really having that experience with the staff. It's incredible. And the amount of work that they do for families that could not afford this level of care is something that should never be overlooked." Prop up the charity that gave you a red carpet moment? Check. Mention the fact that you're a mom? Check. Use other people's children for a photo op? Check. Objective achieved. So she got her red carpet moment in this horrible dress. She's trying to improve her image. Like I said, though, look at her arms. She normally has 5 or 6 bracelets on. Now she doesn't. She is wearing her wedding ring, Trev's bracelet, and her blood diamond pinky on her right pinky finger. But everything else has obviously been toned down, and for good reason. Let's move on to the next story that came out. We all know that Ashley Hansen came out in defense of Meghan Markle. She's just the best boss. We just love her. She was the global press secretary and head of communications. But guess what? She is launching her own Los Angeles-based communication firm called 3 Gate Strategies. This firm, it's being reported, specializes in offering communication services and brand management for only a select group of distinguished organizations and individuals, and that includes Harry and Meghan. So she's going to continue to represent and advise them as part of her new firm while giving oversight to their international communications team. This company, by the way, is also going to take care of communications from Meghan's new business ventures and creative projects, including ARO and her, as they're reporting it, her new upcoming Netflix show, which hasn't been titled, and they can't find anybody to run it, and it's just a mess. Name, they said, is inspired by a Persian poet person who said, quote, "Before you speak, let your words pass through 3 gates. Is it true? Is it necessary? Is it kind?" That sounds like something Meghan Markle would say. Listen, I wish this girl well. I hope her company does well. I hope she's able to get away from Harry and Meghan. There's something wrong here. No matter what you say, that people are leaving right and left. And I think it's just a little, too coinkadinkle that this woman came out in such a fierce defender of Harry and Meghan. And then suddenly she's got her own company and she's going to be handling all of Harry and Meghan's stuff. I think what happened was she said, listen, if you want me to say something nice, you're going to have to let me handle X, Y, and Z for a year or two. That's what I think. Let's move on now to Harry's court case. This is just getting worse and worse. We know that he has a legal case against the publisher of The Sun, and a high court judge has said that it is taking up more than an appropriate amount of court time. Maybe I'm wrong, but it sounds to me like the judge just slapped his hand for abusing the judicial process. So here's what's happening now. Prince Harry is now claiming that bugging and tracking devices were planted by The Sun to monitor him. And those claims have all been thrown out now by the judge. He said that Harry has provided, quote, no particulars whatsoever to back up the assertions in his long-running claim against the publication. We know that the trial is in January, but this past Friday, the judge refused Harry's permission to include new allegations in his case. Now, Harry has already had to withdraw a claim about his former girlfriend, Chelsea Davies' car being bugged. I think Chelsea Davy pretty much told him, keep my name out of your mouth. Harry keeps changing his story. And in the legal document that were setting out the details of the allegations, the judge said the allegations were only generalized. Nothing particular was provided, and his previous claim in relation to Chelsea Davies' car has been withdrawn. And the judge went on to say that permission is refused for the allegations of planting bugs in rooms and residences and bugs or tracking devices, as no particulars have been provided. The judge also refused Harry's permission to include the words and/or the use of listening and tracking devices for the reason that Harry can't provide any evidence of this at all. And let's not forget, this is after the same judge threw out Harry's claim of phone hacking last year because he waited too long to start his legal case. And remember, Harry said that there was a Buckingham Palace secret agreement that prevented him from bringing the case, but the judge ruled that that deal was, quote, implausible and rejected Harry's bid to use it as the reason for his late claim. Keep in mind that some of Harry's claims are something that happened in 1998, and Harry was only 13 then. Now, don't think that the judge is just going against Harry. He also rejected some of the Sun's objections, saying it was unreasonable to expect Harry to provide further details of allegations when he could not know them if, as he says, the newspaper has been concealing them. But I'll tell you what, the judge basically warned both parties that there has to be a trial in January or be settled out of court because he would not be delayed any further. So all these things that Harry is saying and claiming, and the judge has been like, we're done with this. When you think about it, think about it. This case has been going for 6 years. He has been suing News Group newspapers, which publishes The Sun, for the unlawful information gathering for 6 years. No wonder the judge has had enough. He's like, let's go forward or drop the case. I agree. In case you guys haven't figured it out, here's the big winner. Harry's attorney, who has made millions off of him in the last 5 to 6 years. Millions. I'm sure he's bought his vacation home in Paris by now. All right, you guys, you know what to do. Hit the like button and the subscribe button and the bell for all notifications, although you probably won't get them. Go down into my description box where you'll find the links to Twitter, Gettr, Rumble, email, Patreon, which is currently paused, and my Amazon wish list. And for those of you who've donated to my coffee fund, thank you so much. And as always, you guys, have a great day.